and I'm so excited about it being summertime! Summertime, yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. One reason I'm so excited is because I have developed my very own STEAM lab! Look it, check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out. Look it, wow. Isn't that so awesome? You're probably wondering what that stands for. Science, technology, engineering, art, and mathematics. And I'm not totally sure how things will go in my lab this summer, but luckily, I have faith. Faith is trusting in what you can't see because of what you can see. You see? You see what I did there? I have faith that I'll learn a lot and probably have fun doing so. I mean, just look at this place! Check it out. Wow! Oh, wait. Perfect. Check out this microscope! Microscope. I've always been amazed how microscopes can let you see things that you normally can't see. Take hair, for instance. Ow. Look at that one. See, it looks like a thin line. Mine's kind of curly. You can't see it, can you? But put it under a microscope. Wow. Cool, right? What about the inside of a piece of grass? Put it under a microscope. Whoa! Look at that! The inside looks like a whole bunch of smiley face emojis. I mean, you never see that just by looking at grass. Today's Bible story is all about not being able to see everything, but remembering that God always does. It's like he's always looking through a microscope or something. So, let's take a look at this story and see what we can find. Unbelievable! Is that really what my hair looks like?
History, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now for an amazing story, inspired by the book of Hebrews, chapters 11 and 12.
Gotta have a little faith, 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 faith. Keep the faith. Take a leap of faith. You know, a lot of people toss around the word faith lately. We say you can break the faith, or just take it all on blind faith. But true faith isn't blind at all. It's much more than just an inspirational word. True faith has to do with believing in all the things you can't see because you start with what you can see. Now, we can't see God with our physical eyes, but we can see the stories of people who came before us. They lived in a broken world like we do, but they chose to follow God. They chose to trust His promise that one day He would send a rescuer that would make everything right again. The writer of Hebrews in the New Testament tells us about some of these men and women in God's story. People like Noah, people like Abraham. When God called Abraham, he was already getting old. He and his wife Sarah didn't have kids.
Leave your country and your people. Leave your father's family. Go to the land I will show you. All nations on earth will be blessed because of you.
God was planning on sending His rescuer as one of Abraham's great, etc. grandchildren. But still, even though Abraham had God's promise, he still couldn't see the one God was sending. Still, Abraham went on a wild adventure, following God's call. And even his descendants, Isaac, Jacob, and Joseph, all chose faith in God. Moses, too, was called by God from the fiery heart of a burning bush. Even though he was raised by Pharaoh's daughter, he chose to stand with his own people and face Pharaoh's anger to win freedom. We read about it like this in the book of Hebrews.
Moses suffered shame because of Christ. He thought it of great value.
See, when you check out Hebrews, you discover this huge list of people who followed God by faith. So many that the writer just stops trying to list all of them. Oh, but we can't forget Israel's most important king, David.
Get up and anoint him. This is the one.
Even though God had promised David would be king, though, David spent years on the run from King Saul, fearing for his life. Still, he chose to trust God.
The Lord is my shepherd. He gives me everything I need.
Now, none of these people in the Old Testament could see with their eyes how God was going to save his people, but they could see how he was working in their lives, how their needs were being met. So they chose to believe in his greater plan. They chose faith.
Faith is being sure of what we hope for. It is being sure of what we do not see. That is what the people of long ago were praised for.
Now, here's where the story turns. In Hebrews, we discover that none of those people in the Old Testament received what God had promised here on earth.
That's because God had planned something better for us, so they would only be made perfect together with us.
God's plan includes all of us from the very beginning of creation. So at just the right moment, at the perfect point in time, God sent his rescuer, the hero, his very own son, Jesus. Jesus showed us how to live. He showed us what God was like, and he told us the most important thing.
If you love one another, everyone will know you are my disciples.
Love God, love others. It's the heart of the whole story. But then, Jesus was killed, and his friends thought the story was finished. Period. Dot. The end. Until God raised him back to life. Jesus has defeated death, and those who follow him can live with him forever. But how do you follow someone you can't see? Well, that brings us back to faith.
Let us keep looking to Jesus. He is the one who started this journey of faith, and he is the one who completes this journey of faith. He paid no attention to the shame of the cross. He suffered there because of the joy he was looking forward to. So think about him. Then you won't lose hope.
The early believers, Peter and John and other followers of Jesus, had seen him teach and heal. They saw him after God raised him to life. But after Jesus returned to heaven, the believers continued to live by faith.
We have to speak about the things we've seen and heard.
Because of what the new Christians in the early church had seen, they could believe in what they could not yet see, the end of the story, where God makes everything right. They kept the faith. And because they did, we can choose faith too.
Woo! Take a look at this one. Any guesses on what that is? It's the inside of a carnation stem. It's amazing how things look so different under a microscope than they do just with our eyes. It makes me think of Hebrews chapter 11. It's where we can look back to all these people in history who had faith in God. Even though they couldn't always see how things would turn out, they believed God and his promises. They lived by faith. And you can live by faith too. In fact, having faith in Jesus and what he did for you on the cross is what makes it possible for you to have a relationship with God. Relationship status update. Even though we can't see Jesus in person, we can still have faith in him because we can see how he's worked in the lives of the people who've come before us. That's the one thing to remember today. You can know Jesus even though you've never seen him. If you want to know Jesus more and you don't know where to start, try talking with someone who has put their faith in Jesus. Or you can read the stories in the Bible of the people who trusted God long ago. There are lots of things we can see that can help us have faith. So, I hope you guys have an awesome day! I'm gonna look at a few more things under my microscope. Like maybe my nail! Let's check it out. Oh, I need to wash my hands better. This microscope tells you a lot.
Well, hello there. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday, everybody.
Look who we have back. How are you guys? I hope you had a wonderful week. Tell me, what did you love most about last week's service? What was your personal favorite?
Ooh, I liked when Caleb got really sick when he ate all the wasabi paste. I
was
really
funny.
enjoyed that. That was fun.
What about you?
I'm still enjoying the pickled eggs that Miss Amber had to
The
eat.
pickled eggs. I'm not finishing it, that dude. That was funny. I think my favorite part, so Caleb and I went home and we rewatched the stream. And my favorite part was Joe's commentary. Like, he picked, what did he, I forget what he smelled.
It was the seaweed.
And, I'm sorry, I can't keep it. He smelled it and goes, oh no, I don't want that. Like,
Yeah, I'm not eating that.
and then baby prunes, good for today and good for tomorrow. It was like,
oh, I didn't catch that one.
oh yeah, like I was like, we need to like do a video and combine all of Joe's one-liners from the video because that was absolutely
Yes.
hilarious. What was your favorite part? We're gonna check the chat and
Oh,
see
let's
did they
see.
say anything.
Not at this point now.
Y'all didn't have a single favorite part.
They're delayed.
Oh, well,
They're telling their parents, and their parents are typing for
that's
them.
true. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I am very impatient, as Pastor Caleb will probably tell you. Actually, am I a very impatient person?
I don't think so.
Maybe. Just today, I guess.
Just today, right now, where are they? Yeah.
Nope.
No, they're all
They're
just
laughing.
saying hi.
Hey there. Hey, Miss
Hello,
Rita.
yeah, lots of people though.
And Landon.
Nevaeh, Andrew, Ashlyn, Dove, yeah, a lot of people.
Alexis.
Miss Rita's on.
I know. What's up?
Mr. Paul,
Mr. Paul. Yeah.
he's a goofball.
Yeah, he got in trouble last week for buying the bad tuna.
Did you tell him that?
Yes, he's very much in trouble. He's still in trouble.
Nice.
We don't buy bad tuna. But we have a surprise for you. And actually, it's a surprise for me, too. Pastor Caleb.
Yes.
Why don't you join and say hello to our lovely parents and kids?
Hello, everyone. I am here as well. Hope you are all doing well. We are here live for another awesome service with our favorites. Well, I can't say our only favorites because that's mean. And it's mean to Miss Audra. But my favoriteest people in the world.
Joe and
plus
Amber.
everyone else. No, we're so glad to have Joe and Amber back.
Okay.
As well as Autumn and Jazzy's here to help us.
Let's start over. We have our awesome children's ministry, part of our team here.
Yes. No, but
Favorites.
we're so glad that you've joined us. We have, again, some funny stuff, some fun stuff in store for you to watch. So you do not want to miss it. So I know they're keeping up with the chat here, see what everybody's saying. But how's y'all's week been going?
Comments?
Hope your week's been going well. Hope you've been staying busy. I know a lot of people are finalizing school and, getting done with all the testing, quote unquote, if you will, for what you're doing at school and what you're finishing. So yeah, let us know how your week's been. Let
I
us know
think
what
they're
you've been doing.
out for
They-
summer.
Hopefully most of them
Y'all
are
are
done.
out for summer, right?
Maybe I'm behind.
We're done.
Yeah, but still, it's good.
You're
It's
behind.
good.
I
So-
still at school.
You
Mr.
love
Joe
school?
has summer school.
Poor guy.
It's okay. I like school.
No time. Yeah, he would permanently. I think his dream job would be to be a
permanent
student.
student?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
I have a friend
That is
that way.
not
Her
mine.
name is Paula, and
Take the special person.
I think she would be a professional student if she could. I think she is going back to school for her master's right now. She had her bachelor's.
Yeah.
Then she went to ultrasound school with me, and now she's, I think, doing her master's. So
I was glad to be done with school.
me too.
I'm sure
thought
they're
about
all glad to be done with school too, because this has been a crazy year for them.
it has.
Yeah.
I thought about going back, and then I was like, no, not right now.
I never even thought of. Never mind. I'm not. Gonna say that. But no, we're so glad you joined us. So to not waste any time, to go into why I'm standing and why they're seated, let me explain a few things. And even it's a surprise to them. I planned it all, and it's going to be good. I know last week we did kind of eat it, wear it, share it, where it was kind of you had to either eat something crazy or wear it on your body, and then the share it round was kind of like the twisted round. But this week, this week, you guys, we have for you, I guess we can call it the Nugget Challenge. So it's kind of exciting.
Ooh.
The way that this
I
will
like
work
nuggets.
is you will all be blindfolded.
Where's our blindfolds?
Oh, I'll get them.
Are there
You got
tuna?
impatient earlier, didn't you?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we were discussing.
I'm just trying to help at this point.
Are there tuna nuggets?
That's not a blindfold, it's a plastic bag.
Well, that's
That's a wrong.
so no, I need you each to go ahead and put on your blindfold.
Okay, boys and girls, we're not going to be able to see your chat
No.
anymore. I'm sorry.
So no
Jordan
chat.
just appeared. Hey,
I
Jordan.
will
Jordan.
I will be keeping up with that.
So are we just like, should I put my hair up? Are we going to get messy?
No, this is actually like a taste test challenge.
What side
So I
goes
want
in?
you to see how
I think the side-
that way. That way.
Wait.
That way?
Do I have it on right?
It's with the nose. It's look for that way. Yes, that
That
way.
way? This way?
Yep, you're good. Miss Amber's got it together
These
here.
smell kind of funky. I'm putting my hair
They're
up.
brand new.
Yeah, they smell fine to
Oh,
me.
Lord. So
I have a-
here's how it works. We got to get into the logistics of this. So like I said, you'll all be blindfolded.
Okay.
And I have purchased chicken nuggets from different stores or different restaurants around the local area. And so the way that we will go about this, it's a competition. So what you choose to say out loud is up to you. If you want to say something that gives a hint to your friend, that's completely up to you.
Oh, we're competing?
You're competing against
Okay.
each other.
Okay.
So
what
for
are we
each-
competing for?
Man, that impatience is just kicking in. Let me explain the rules first. So, the way this works, you will get 1 point for each round that you get correct. At the end, whoever has the most points will win. And the winner will get to.
I'm sitting with my
He gave her a wet willy. The winner will get
Are
to.
you sitting with your eyes closed? Because I.
No, they're open within.
Miss Audrey, you don't have to close your eyes because it takes care of that for you.
It like makes me want to. Are you sure I have this on right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, you do.
I turned mine the other way around.
Which
it's
way
more
do you-
comfortable.
Oh my
that way.
gosh. Well, y'all just put your
I
No,
know.
we can't get anywhere in this.
It's like socks. Why is
Someone's
the seam
saying,
on the
I bet
inside
Miss
by your
Amber
foot?
wins, and someone else says, I bet Mr. Joe wins. So sorry, Miss Audrey, you're not doing so well. That's what someone's saying so far.
What is that supposed to be?
Well, that's what we got. One for Mr. Joe, one for
Who
Miss.
said
We're
Mr.
not talking about that.
I
So,
want to.
No, don't tell
no,
her.
Miss Audrey, you keep your blindfold on.
Anonymity.
So again, the way this works, you get 1 point per round.
Okay.
You are not allowed to touch the nugget. I will
Oh.
hand you the nugget on a fork.
Oh, I was
The
like, you
only
shove it in her
way
mouth.
you will get to determine is if you can taste test it properly.
Oh.
And here's also a rule. You can talk about the nugget if you want to, but don't say what your guess is until I count you down. I'll say 3, 2, 1, and then you all say it at the same time.
Okay.
Got it?
Got it.
All right. So,
My nose itches. Okay.
Mine
for
too.
those of you
No, I think I'm
watching,
gonna put
I
this
will
back
do
the
my
other way.
best to make sure you see Miss.
My eyes are closed. Joe said he turned it the other way because it was more comfortable, and so I believed him.
And it was not.
It was not. So I went back
Okay.
the other way.
It totally is. I think I was at a disadvantage the other way because I have big fishbowl eyes that kind of bulge out of my head, and it was pushing against them
All
before.
right.
But
So, Miss Audrey, here's your fork. All right.
Is there a nugget on it?
Not yet.
Oh. I was
Miss
gonna
Amber,
smell it.
here's your fork. No. Taste test only. Mr. Joe, here's your fork.
Wait, you can't smell it?
Well, I mean, if you want to, it's going to smell like chicken. All of them are.
Here, right.
it smells like
all
chicken.
I mean, there's not much different.
Okay,
between them.
I have to ask.
I can't breathe
Pastor
through my nose. I
Caleb,
can't
Yes.
smell it.
do you promise that this is chicken nuggets and we're not gonna put like
No,
yucky stuff?
this is not. This game is not about like gross stuff. This is
Do you
honestly.
promise?
I promise. I cross my heart. This game is specifically about how well you think your taste buds are.
Do you trust him?
Technically,
I
a
do. Are
pickled
you
egg
saying I
is just a
shouldn't?
future
No, I'm just
chicken
wondering.
nugget.
I don't know because
So let me tell you the options. Are you ready?
I
Yes.
thought we weren't knowing the options.
No, you are knowing the options.
Ooh.
The options, you have 5 options, so that you'll know what you want to guess. So if you
5.
guess one and you thought you were wrong, you technically
You can't change your point.
you cannot change your point. You have to keep it the same. So if you were wrong, you were wrong.
Okay.
Oh no.
Your options are Burger King,
Okay.
McDonald's, Chick-fil-A,
Okay.
Whataburger, and Publix.
What a burger.
Publix nugget. So, like I said, I will bring a nugget over to you. I will put it on your fork.
Oh, we don't have to stab.
No, just hold your fork straight up in the air. Not that.
Does
way.
mine already have a nugget on it?
No, not
No, I asked that too.
Because I smelled it earlier. I didn't smell anything. I'm like,
I did too. It smelled
I guess
good.
my nose is clogged.
All right, so
I did the
we
same.
are going to start
Okay.
round number 1. So, for all of you that are watching, I don't know if you can see this
I'm so
little logo
excited.
right here. Trying to help you out best I can. You might have to look really close, but I am going.
Has anybody picked me to win yet?
No, unfortunately not, Miss Sandra.
Hey, I don't want to be a rules lawyer here,
So here
but
we go. Hold your.
Wait, he
your,
had a question.
I'm sorry.
technically Burger King has chicken fries, right?
No more talking. That's all up to you. So the round is beginning. Please hold your fork still.
And are you going to tell us when? Oh, you
No,
said 3,
do
2,
not
1.
start yet. We're going to wait. I'll count you down so that you can all start at the same time. And I will count you down so that you can
Can I
guess.
smell it?
No, wait, Miss Audra, patience.
The trick is to shake your fork. That way, Pastor Caleb has to use more force on it. You can feel the real weight
All right,
of the
so
nugget.
here we go. This is round number 1.
Are you going to keep reminding us?
3, 2, 1. You may eat or smell. No touch.
Ooh, that smells
Someone
good.
says, I know
it's
Joe's
huge.
going to win.
My gosh.
Joe finds all the loopholes, someone says. So, just be thinking about your answer.
Are you going to remind us of our?
Your options were given to you.
Oh.
Well, yes, I'll remind you of them because I only have those cards.
Okay.
So,
I already have my guess.
you thinking? You got it? You're gonna guess in
Can
3.
I eat the whole thing? Oh,
You're gonna guess in 3, 2, 1.
McDonald's.
Burger King.
All right. So we have from left was McDonald's. Miss Amber says
Publix.
Publix.
Did you give us the same
And
ones?
Oh.
all of it was the exact same.
Oh, okay.
So, number 1, Mr. Joe. Sorry, I have to kind of make this a little easier for those people at home.
I can't see, so
You
whatever
can't
you put
see.
down.
That's what I'm saying. This is not for you. This is for them. And Miss Audra said Burger King. So that is round number 1. You may finish the nugget if you would like.
Oh,
Already did.
Miss Amber's only took a little,
Oh, okay.
a little morsel.
Here's my thought on why it was
Yeah, let's
McDonald's.
talk about it.
I was loving it.
Oh, here comes the one-liners.
Wait. Did you say McDonald's?
Yeah.
He said McDonald's.
There's no way it was McDonald's.
No, the texture to me,
Remember, you could be giving hints for future rounds, too.
It had that baby food encapsulated in fake bread. That's totally
Lauren
McDonald's.
says, you've got this, Miss Audra.
Oh.
Thank
She
you.
reassured you.
Wait, Lauren
Lauren
Watts?
Watts, yes.
Yay! Girl, I got you.
Girl. Let me
Girl.
tell you, girl. All right. So, this one, I'm going to have to use this. All right. So, round number 2. This is for all of you people at home. Round number 2.
Wait, I can't guess the same nugget a second time, can
No,
I?
So if you
unfortunately
realize you
not.
made a mistake, it's too bad.
Who's
That's
keeping
the thing,
track
that's
of what
gonna
I've already
separate-
guessed?
That's just going to separate the men from the boys and the ladies from the younger ladies. All right.
So, who's the younger lady?
I think you had a jab at Miss Miss
I wasn't
Amber
born
last
yet.
week
Yeah,
about
this
that,
is
didn't
now
you?
We totally meant to pick up some big league chew on the way here so Audra could experience it for the first time, but
All right, so this is round number 2. Ready? 3, 2, 1. You may begin.
It has no scent.
they all smell like chicken. This is an issue.
That's why I'm saying smelling doesn't really help.
I know.
All right.
What?
Be thinking about it. You got your answers?
Oh, I got some gristle.
I accidentally put the whole thing in my mouth.
You have to chipmunk it. Mr. Joe's having a chipmunk it. All right. I'll let you
Oh,
choose.
no, this is hard.
I see. It's more difficult. Don't say it out loud yet.
No, I'm thinking.
You're thinking.
I'm
Using
I'm ready.
your thinker.
If Amber knows it, I know it.
I think
She
I-
had it for lunch today.
I think I know it.
All right.
What'd you
here
have
we
for
go.
lunch today?
Here we
Find
go.
out in 3 seconds.
In 3, 2, 1.
Whataburger.
All right. We have Mr. Joe with Whataburger, Miss Amber with Whataburger, and Miss Audra with Publix. You at home know how this is going already.
It just didn't take, like, Whataburger has that, like, peppery flavor, and I didn't get that.
What a chicken.
Did you give me a different nugget?
I'm not cheating the system, Miss Audra.
I feel like he wants to
Oh
see
no,
me.
I set my fork
fair and
down.
square.
Can I have,
That's mine, right?
You have some water?
It's not mine.
is this my water or is this Amber's water?
That's your water.
Okay.
All
Just
right.
kidding.
All right. So for those of you at home, I'm going to give you your hint for this round. This is round number 3.
Oh, I
Wait,
think
we
I-
get a hint?
No, this is for them.
Oh.
They're seeing it. They're seeing what everyone out here is seeing.
Is anybody in the lead?
I'm not giving that away yet.
Well, it's not like we would know who it is.
I'm not giving that away yet.
I think my hair is behind the
I
mask.
feel like I wasted my McDonald's. Like, I feel like Caleb specifically folded a chicken fry in half and put it on my fork
You would
to
have
make
felt
me
that with
think
your-
that it was a nugget.
Would
I
you
should have
have
rubbed it on
thought
my
that-
face
felt
first.
that with your
Is
mouth?
round number 3.
No, I think the
Round
first one was
number
Burger King.
3.
This is my nugget, folks. Do y'all have any? Oh wait, you already told them. Never mind.
Nugget.
All right. So round number 3 in 3, 2, 1. You may begin.
This is close
That
to the
nugget
last
does
one.
not smell good.
Chase says, me and Miss Audra have a wavelength with food. I think she's got this. So that's 2 people who's pro
Oh,
Audra.
like this one.
This
I don't
one
like
is.
this one either.
This is crappy.
What were my options again?
The ones you have left, or all the options in general were
Blech.
Burger King, McDonald's, Whataburger, Chick-fil-A, and Publix.
I have a guess.
Oh, this is
All right.
bad.
Here we go. In 3.
Oh, I don't know.
2,
Wait, hold on. Nope,
Miss
nope.
Audra, you have to have a guess. In 3, 2, 1.
Burger King.
McDonald's.
All right, so we have Burger King, McDonald's, right?
This is disgusting.
I'm not eating the rest of this.
No.
Was yours spongy and wet?
Yes.
Yeah, mine like I bit
Maybe
into
that
it and
is
it was
Burger
like
King.
And
it
it
was
has-
juicy and I'm like,
So-
oh, that.
So Burger
I think
King
that might
was
be
Mr.
Burger-
Joe.
Blech. That's
I
disgusting.
said Burger King
Burger
too.
King was Miss Amber.
And
I
it had
said-
like a weird.
Oh, that's awful.
It was
And
like
that
the-
was from Miss Audra.
Like the
I-
Fruit Gushers candy, but instead of it being Fruit Gushers, it
You're
was
right.
a chicken nugget.
I think I mixed up McDonald's and Burger King. I agree. Oh, that's awful. That's
All right,
the worst
so
chicken nugget I've ever had.
That's round number 3.
Didn't you used to work at a McDonald's? How can you get that wrong?
Oh, you did.
Because I didn't eat them.
Jeez, dude.
Is round number 4. This is good. This is a good competition.
Oh, I am still tasting that nasty chicken nugget.
I don't. I feel like I'm gonna be sick after that.
Yeah.
one.
Oh
I'm
my
not gonna-
god.
That should be my
My
first
stomach
food because
hurts.
I literally haven't eaten Burger King in probably a couple months because the last time I ate
You
it.
still have the nugget on your fork, Miss Audra. You want to take it off?
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta put the next nugget on. She's just holding it like, not touching it anymore.
No.
No,
I
sorry.
ate Burger King and I had like literally like a stomach infection. Like I was on IV antibiotics. I
Hey-
will
You
not
got
eat
food
Burger-
poisoning?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was so bad.
Hey, Audra.
Uh-huh.
Thanks for sharing that little nugget.
Nugget of wisdom.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Round number 3 round number 4 in 3,
Oh, man.
2, 1.
This is like a Tyson, like the ones that come in the shape of the dinosaur.
Oh.
Arr.
I know.
I know what this is. Darn it.
Uh-huh.
I feel like I wasted mine.
I'll give you just
Can
a
I
few
not
more
say
seconds.
the same one
Nope.
again?
Nope.
Man.
It makes
I'm-
the competition different.
Guess who's getting it right?
But
then?
now it means I automatically get another one wrong.
Exactly. You should let us double up. You should.
Double or nothing.
I don't have the labels for that. Was not thought of.
That's okay. You should let us do it anyway.
Okay, I will because I have a way to fix that.
Okay.
I will.
Wait, I can
Whoa, just
say the
'cause they
same
get them all
one.
wrong and I get them all
Hey,
right.
whoa,
Why
whoa,
they
whoa.
get the loser round?
Whoa,
I
whoa,
didn't
dude.
think I had a way to do this, but I will have a way to do this. So it'll take just a little bit longer
But
behind the scenes.
or at the end, can we switch?
Let's do it that way. Let's do it that way. That's up to
Wait,
you
what
to
number
remember.
is this?
This is
4.
round number 4. So it's up to you to remember. I know the order, but it's up to you to remember which ones you want to switch. We'll do it that way. Are you ready?
So we can
Yeah.
yell out what we think it is.
You're gonna What is round
what's
number
left?
4? In 3, 2, 1.
McDonald's.
Okay. You were supposed to say so.
You only have 2 options left,
We
guys.
only have 2 options left.
Oh, I
What
thought
do
we
you
could
do?
say the other one. Okay,
No,
it's
at the
Hardee's
end,
then.
We don't have Hardee's as an option.
Sweet, it's even easier for me to keep track of.
Okay, so you all 3 said McDonald's. right?
McDonald's.
Yeah,
So
that's
for
definitely
round number
McDonald's.
4, I'll
Then
do that.
what in the world was the first thing I ate?
So round number 4 is this for all 3 of you. I will change it later.
I don't
for
know.
The rest of you.
I'm not good at these nuggets.
It's not as easy as you say.
It's
Or
not.
is it?
I feel like he's tricking us, and he put 2 of 1 in the.
I'm not cheating. Am I cheating the system at all?
I mean,
Thank you.
I'm telling you, I think that first one was Burger King, and he folded my chicken fry in half. Because after I made the
There's a
chicken
lot
fry
of-
comment, he's
lot
like,
of
that's
No,
fine.
so first one
I
I
pulled
didn't.
it right
The first
in
one I
half.
didn't mind. The third
Remember,
one I minded.
It's up to you to switch them if you would like. And you
Which-
have to remember which one you want to switch.
That's so hard because we've already eaten them.
What were my 5 options again?
It is
Burger King.
The only one we haven't
It
said is the only one
Publix,
left.
McDonald's, Burger King, Chick-fil-A,
Okay,
and McDonald's.
I'm back
Or,
into
sorry,
it.
And,
I'm not.
and,
I'm
Pub-
failing.
The other one was Whataburger. Sorry.
Caleb saved the best for last.
Yeah,
Here
probably.
we go.
The finest of the
Round
nuggets.
number 5 for those of you at home. Round number 5.
Round number
You have
5.
to know that. So, Miss Audra, here is your nugget. Round number 5 for Miss Amber. And round number 5 for Mr. Joe. Are you ready?
I don't think it's what I thought it was.
Oh,
In
it doesn't
3,
smell like
2,
it, yeah.
1, begin.
What is that?
Oh, that's not good. Are we sure that's a nugget and not like rotten roast beef?
Oh my!
That doesn't.
Wait,
It's
I asked you if you were.
This is fish. That's tuna.
I promise you 100% this is
Nope.
all chicken.
I know what this is. Sick.
I'm totally confused.
Is this like canned chicken?
Because isn't my last one supposed to be Chick-fil-A?
Up to you.
That's what I thought too.
It tastes like fish.
All right. Are you ready?
Yep.
Well, all I got left is the
3,
But we're allowed to
2,
change.
1.
Publix.
Chick-fil-A grilled nugget.
Oh, is that what it is?
Oh. It's like the boiled nugget. That's
Or is it
nasty.
a Publix?
That's why I wasn't
So,
familiar with it. Boiled
You
nugget.
had your selection. Now, I left a gap for the round that you.
Oh,
I didn't
that
have
was
enough
the
stickers
nasty.
for.
That was nasty.
Miss Audra, please don't do that. You're messing up the signs.
She said, "Oh, come on."
Thank you.
I'm trying to find my water.
It's literally right in front of you. Okay, I was trying to keep this all nice and neat. Miss Audra wants to fling a nugget, and
Way to throw a nugget, bro.
No,
all
I
right.
mean-
So again, you have to remember which ones you want
So
to
are we allowed
switch.
to open?
No, you're not able to open your eyes yet
Why not? I thought we were able to look at and reorder.
because I don't have enough.
You have to blindly tell him, like, I want to switch 1 and 3.
Yes. That's
Wait.
why I want this to be as difficult as possible.
Hey, did
So-
you already move my number 1 to number 4? So
I have
McDonald's
not.
is 4.
Is that what you would like to
Yeah,
do?
I would like to move McDonald's to be number 4.
Yeah, number 4 was
And what
McDonald's.
would you? And so
We
your
all
number
3 said
5
McDonald's.
For your number 1 would go back to. What did you say for the 5th round, Joe?
We all
I said Publix, but it is nasty grilled nugget now that
I thought
Audra
that's
says
what
that
you
it
said.
totally.
So that's that, and you want your McDonald's to be round number 4 for
Yep.
you. Sorry.
I guess whatever I had
You said
left
that.
over becomes number 1. I don't think I ever said Hardee's. I did say Hardee's.
No,
didn't I?
Hardee's wasn't
Hardee's
there.
isn't an option.
Was Arby's an option? Did they even have chicken?
I think they had strips.
Where's
Right?
my other tag? I miss.
Oh, I didn't ever
It was
say
Chick-
Chick-fil-A.
it was
Chick-fil-A will have to be
Chick-fil-A,
my number
Publix.
1.
All right, so there we go.
Wait,
Miss
I get to.
Amber,
I want to.
I'm
redo-
sticking with
we're
what I
going in
said.
order. You're sticking with what you
Yep.
said, which means this should be here for you. Because you said that.
See, I just don't think is Burger King that bad.
Now, Miss Audra,
Whatever is
I don't
on
even-
my
I don't
fork
even-
right
you don't
now
want to switch anything?
is
I
an
know
abomination unto mankind.
McDonald's is number 4.
Okay.
I think I want to switch 1 and 3 and 2.
What?
I think the first one was. I can't even remember what I said.
That's part of the game.
No. I think. Hold on. Give me a second to think about this. I want to strategize. I think.
It smells like burnt chicken now.
Is that her brain?
Yeah.
Okay, so number 5 was Chick-fil-A. Number 4 was McDonald's. I think number 3 was that the yucky one? Yeah.
Number 5 was the yucky one.
Well, that
Still
was
on
a
my
yucky one
fork.
too. I think number 3 was.
You don't get to switch them all. You
I
get
think
to
I'm
swap
gonna
two. You already switched number 3 over to number 4, so whatever was in number 3 slot.
No, number 4 was McDonald's. I didn't switch that.
Yeah,
You
but
have
we
to switch it with
switched because we had
something.
previously
Oh,
said McDonald's.
What did I say was number 4? No, 4.
You said McDonald's was number 3 already, so
No.
I had to swap McDonald's over to number 3 to you.
So
Because
what-
you had already said McDonald's.
You're right. Okay, so what did I say 3 was?
You
You
said it
said
was
number 3 was
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Oh.
You're switching it to number 4.
So what's left?
Hardee's.
For you,
No, yeah.
There is no
well,
Hardee's.
the thing is, unfortunately, whatever's left has to go into slot 3 because you're switching
But
slot
I don't
3.
remember what slot 3
It
was.
doesn't matter. I get
Yes,
the-
it does.
Audra, it's
I
fine.
may not want to switch it.
It's Wendy's.
No, Wendy's wasn't one of them.
He's playing tricks on you. Here's the rule. You swapped, because you're for sure that 4 was McDonald's, right?
Right.
So then your only option is to move what you didn't guess to the empty slot.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
You're going to take your blindfolds off in 3, 2, 1. So your answers are on the front in
There's a
order
grilled nugget.
from your right.
Oh, I was
to
like,
your
it is Publix.
And so the correct answers are
Made my eyes
round
water.
number 1, Burger King.
Did fold my chicken fry in half.
They have chicken nuggets.
They have chicken
and
nuggets. Our
fries.
son
There's
eats
2
them.
different animals?
Yes. The chicken legs and fingers are the fries, and the nuggets are from his wings.
I feel like the fries would be the chicken's toes because they're already in the shape of
There
a
you go.
fry.
That's it. We're gonna go with that.
So chicken toes for chicken
Round
fries.
number 2 was Whataburger.
Ooh.
So you're all at 1 point each.
Whataburger. Well, that
Well,
means,
Well, that means I
got
missed
number
number
3
3.
Round number 3 was Publix. The one that you said, Miss Audra, was absolutely disgusting and is what we currently feed our sons.
Which from Whataburger?
Publix. It's
Publix?
actually Publix, but you called it Whataburger was your only option.
Well, because I wanted to switch those 2.
You only get to swap 1.
Yeah, Publix nuggets are awful.
So that.
That was. I'm very disappointed in you, Publix, because their fried chicken is
So
delicious.
we now have a score of 1, still 1 all the way across.
The people who originally did this, they were allowed to reorder it.
I think this is a loophole. Somebody chewed my nugget before they gave it to me for Chick-fil-A.
Publix nuggets are so bad.
Round number 4 was
don't want that
McDonald's, so you all got another point. Round number 5 was Chick-fil-A. So Miss Audra and Miss Amber tied at 4 points.
You're out.
No, 3.
3 points, sorry.
3 points.
Which means that Mr. Joe is the only loser, which means he gets the punishment.
Oh, but there's no ties in
Look,
kids' church.
There's no ties in kids'
There's no
church.
time. Yeah.
I'm married to Miss Amber, so technically I'm always a winner.
That's look at this guy.
Now
Does
take
that
your
mean she goes
losing.
down with you?
No.
So are you saying that she goes down with you?
Yeah, I'll sink the ship with you.
No. I'm not going down.
Right. It's not
Yeah.
happening.
So wait, we don't do ties in kids' church. How are you going to do this?
Whoever can eat the most of those cold, wet, squishy nuggets, the
You
ones
do
that
not
everybody was like,
We
oh.
don't have enough nuggets to do a eating contest, so the only option is that either Mr. Joe has to take 2 pies to the face,
Whoa.
and you each get to give him 1,
Whoa.
or
Whoa.
we have like a rock paper scissors game?
Oh. Okay.
Best of 3.
Yep.
Okay.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Can we go back to slushy jerky pickle?
I don't even know how that works.
What
It's
is
simple.
I don't remember the rules anymore.
slushy?
Slushy, jerky, and what was pickle? Oh, pickle.
Yeah. The slushy gets sucked up by the beef jerky because it's dried, so it absorbs the slushy.
Yep.
And the pickle beats the jerky with the,
The
flavor
smoothie beats the
slap.
pickle because
There's
it
no
drowns
smoothie,
it.
it's a slushy.
Whatever.
Seems like we don't know the rules to this
Yeah,
game.
let's just do.
We'll pull it back up
Pull it
again.
back next.
I'll
Okay,
bring it back
so,
up.
for right now, it's only the three. Rock, paper, scissors. I will say rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
And it has to be clear what your answer is, and we will do best of three. None of this changing hand motions. So we have Judge Joe going on here. Rock,
Wait,
Miss Audra.
Is it
rock,
on 3 or
it's
after 3?
rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. So that's 1 for Miss Audra.
You got this.
Here we go.
You got this.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. That's 2 for Miss Audra. So she is the winner, which means Miss Amber is definitely going down.
Yep.
But here's the thing.
You should have stuck with the tie,
I just
bro.
looked at this, and it looks like the plate we have is actually a porcelain plate, which won't work. So I am going to improvise.
Oh, yeah. I get to pie you guys in the face.
Nice.
But I'm not going to pie you in the face with a porcelain plate because that would hurt
That would
really
be
bad.
very painful.
My bad.
Hey, I would like to point out that I won.
Miss Audra won 1 game.
You did.
So we've been in kids' church for
By
a little
cheating
over a
and
year
asking
now.
for us to be able to change our answers at the end.
Yeah,
Did you not change
you
it?
gave her this
Oh,
game.
well, then she won, technically.
No, it's fine.
I thought when you asked me to go and get you plates, it meant for food or something after this.
Hey, I wanted to take some of that whipped cream home.
That's not my problem.
Well, if you want me to pie you in the face, you can. It'll be all up in your hair and ears.
All right, let's check on the stream. Let's see how you guys are doing.
Sorry, people.
Jordan
I'm
says
making
slushy jerky pickle.
the awesome.
I don't understand slushy jerky pickles. Wait, I don't.
Jordan probably remembers all the rules. I bet he
So,
could tell us.
Miss Audra, you get to do this because you won.
Okay.
But it would be amazing if you would not make the most unbelievable mess in the world.
Yeah, dude.
Why isn't it refreshing? I can't see.
Hey,
any.
I've got my hearing aid in. What if Amber took both pies?
Take your hearing aid out. It pops right off.
Not only will you be blind for this game, you will not be able to hear either.
That's right.
Okay, so Miss Audra, there's 1, and there's 2.
Okay.
They are actually pretty close to the same size. One has just.
Oh, I was
settled.
just gonna reach
Should we
around.
sit? Okay. Oh, okay. And you'll just slam it from in front.
You're gonna do both of them at the same time?
At the same time.
Okay.
Do we not know who's going first?
I'm making sure we got a good clear view here.
Okay.
So the score was 2 to 3 to 3. And unfortunately, Miss Amber lost in a game of rock, paper, scissors.
Badly.
I feel like I'm going into this pie with a
So-
piece that passes all understanding.
So I think what's
Ready
going to
for my
happen
pie to
here
face.
is
On the count of 3.
on the count of 3. So is it 1, 2, 3 shoot, or is it
1, 2,
1, 2, 3 go? Okay.
So is it on 3 or after 3?
I think
On
it's
3.
on 3.
So
Why does it matter?
take a deep breath.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God! She got Mr. Joe with both of them. Oh no! Oh no! This is unfair. This is unfair. She got Mr. Joe with both eyes. You can't even see his face. You,
Nice.
you
Oh,
can't
it's
even
dripping.
see his face. So, for those of you
can eat
watching, this is the amazing way that games are played fairly here in Kids Church by your wonderful leaders. As you can see, Mr. Joe.
I just felt so bad that Amber couldn't lose
Because you cheated and made the game work in your favor?
I thought she would have to switch something too. So I
She didn't
figured.
have to.
I was committed.
She
At least it's
committed to
whipped
her-
cream.
Well, it's actually edible. It's all edible.
That's pretty good.
What did he say?
I'm glad you said that because I already ate it.
All right. So I'm gonna let y'all close this out. I've got to go up here and do this.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, we need some pictures. Wait, I want to pose.
Yes.
You guys take some pictures. We will post them to our Instagram.
Thank you guys so much for joining. If there is a cool, funny challenge that you want to see us do,
Yes. Poor
feel free to leave it
I just got creamed.
He loves a good pun. Scraping it off his
So again,
shirt.
guys, thank you all so much for joining. We love having you here, and we cannot wait to see you again. Hope you have